Hello, this is the basic right to choose. Imagine if the course of your life was decided for you, your future, your body, your freedom, determined by law and not by you. This harmful reality is becoming more and more frequent as time stretches on. Safe and accessible, abortion is a basic human right. It is about protecting women's autonomy, health, and safety. I'm speaking as a woman with a uterus, someone who can be directly impacted by these laws and restrictions. In this speech today, I'm going to explain how abortion doesn't end lives, it saves them, and why protecting this right matters to everyone. With so much debate around the morality of abortion, it is so easy to lose sight of its necessity. So before we go any further, let's look at the facts. A fetus is not considered alive. A fetus cannot survive outside the womb early in pregnancy. The fetus's viability is assessed later in pregnancy. At 23 weeks, the American College of Obstetricians and Gynecologists reports a 23% to 27% chance of survival, even with intense care. Conscious brain function also develops later. A study from the University of Tübingen found signs of conscious thought, like second-order learning, only after week 25, once key brain structures begin to connect. Most abortions happen well before that point. Those after 21 weeks make up less than 1% of all procedures. As for legal and religious concepts of personhood, they vary depending on subject. Scientifically, personhood's ties to brain activity and viability. Brain-dead patients, for example, are legally dead, even with a heartbeat. So a fetus without brain function doesn't meet the definition of a living person. Religiously, beliefs on when life begins differ widely. In a country that protects freedom of and from religion, it is wrong to base laws on one belief system and goes against the very idea of religious freedom. And when you look at science, legality, and religious diversity, one thing is clear: the person already alive must come first. Abortion saves lives in every meaningful way. For one, abortions allow children to have a shot at a quality of life. In 2023, birth rates reported that 1.3% of girls aged 15 to 19 gave birth. Pregnancies under 15, while less frequent, still happen and are more often tied to rape or incest. Abortions give these girls a way out of traumatic, life-altering situations. Even after these cases aren't the majority, laws must protect everyone. Teen moms are twice as likely to experience postpartum depression, and only 53% graduate high school. Abortion in this context isn't about ending life. It's about giving young people a chance to build one. A 2022 Harvard study found pregnant and postpartum women are more likely to be murdered than to die from childbirth complications due to domestic violence. For women in abusive situations, pregnancy can be deadly. Abortion gives them a way out. Additionally, banning abortion doesn't stop it, it just makes it more dangerous. Taking away that option doesn't protect anyone, it just increases suffering. Whether it's a young girl or an adult woman, access to abortion can mean the difference between safety and danger, freedom and entrapment. Preserving women's autonomy is essential, and abortion plays a key role into that. Every person deserves the right to choose what happens to their own body. A fetus isn't viable on its own until late pregnancy. It relies entirely on the pregnant person for oxygen, nutrients, and survival. If the fetus can't live independently, then it doesn't get to have more rights than the person who is living, breathing, and thinking. It's disturbing that our system trusts women to carry life and raise children, but suddenly stops trusting them once they choose not to be pregnant. Abortion gives young people the chance to finish school, build careers, create lives on their own terms. It also helps break free the harmful idea that women just exist to be mothers. We are not baby makers. We are people with goals, dreams, and ambitions. At the core, this debate isn't just about pregnancy, it's about power. Abortion is healthcare, protection, freedom, and above all, it's a human right. Now that we've looked at what a fetus actually is, how abortion protects lives, and how it preserves personal freedom, we can see why this issue is so important. Safe and accessible abortion is not just a right, it's essential to women's health and safety and autonomy. Let's not forget, children are a gift, but so are women, and we must respect and protect both through our legal, social, and political systems. Thank you.